Nestled deep in the heart of Florida lies one of the most challenging locations in the world, Orlando. Known for its tropical wildlife, unrelenting heat, and fierce rainstorms, this is the location where these 15 Americans will embark on the adventure of a lifetime. These castaways will be forced to work together while battling the elements and each other. They must learn to adapt or they'll be voted out.
It's really easy to be a couch coach and see the various things like blind sides and sit on the couch and go, what were you thinking? But I'm excited to actually step into the game of Survivor.
In the end, only one will remain to claim the $100 prize and the title of sole survivor.
Buckle up. It is the most exhausted, the most hungry, the most emotionally drained I have ever been.
Who will outlast all the others? 39 days, 15 people, 1 survivor. The journey began with the castaways being divided into 3 separate tribes: Calusa in blue, Mayaka in orange, and Yega in white.
Alright.
How did it go last time?
It was okay.
Had fun.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun.
It didn't take long for players to start forging relationships and sizing up the competition.
I definitely see people as threats, for sure. I know Katrina did really well last time. I feel like Logan's trying to play a little bit dumb. He's really strong, so I'm like a little bit nervous about that.
We're actually all, meshing pretty well. Dakota's kind of taking the charge a little bit, kind of trying to take the back seat a little bit. Don't want to, butt heads or anything.
I don't know, there's some people that I don't know how to get a read on. I feel like Steven, he is like super hard to read. And Austin, this is his first time playing too. He doesn't know a lot of people, so I think that adds an interesting element. And then Tatiana, she's like a total wild card. And I think I'm really good at making friends quickly and making people feel comfortable, even if I don't want them to be. I don't know, and I think I'm gonna bring a lot to the challenges this year. I've been hitting the gym since the last time, and I think I'm ready, and I'm ready to put my all into it. And I don't know, maybe these people, they don't know what's coming to them.
In the first reward challenge of the game, tribes would begin by retrieving wooden blocks while carrying heavy sandbags. After grabbing enough blocks, one player on each tribe would set the blocks up like dominoes and then attempt to knock them all down successfully. The first tribe to do so won reward.
Just like by measurement.
You need more than...
Katrina was the hero for the Mayaka tribe, successfully knocking down all of the dominoes on her first try. As a result, Mayaka won an advantage in the immunity challenge and the opportunity to make a decision. Mayaka would collectively decide on 3 players, one from each tribe, to go on a journey. Where was the journey to, and what would they do there? No one knew just yet. They selected Logan from their own tribe, Tatiana from Yega and Addie from Calusa.
I think this is when we do the thing where we're all gonna work together, right?
I like this. I'll say first and foremost, I'm not leaving my tribe. We're pretty strong.
Yeah, clearly.
After getting a chance to speak with each other, they were each presented with a decision: to play it safe and not risk their vote, or risk their vote for the chance at a reward. Logan and Addie played conservatively, leaving Tatiana as the only player to risk her vote. She reached into the advantage basket and pulled out a new kind of advantage, and was eager to share this information with the rest of her tribe.
And you had to basically risk or no risk, and there was like a bucket in front.
Okay.
And I was like, it's so early in the game. Of course, I feel like you should risk it.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to be in it, good or bad, but
my
it was
gosh.
good. And it's a charity idol.
Charity idol.
What is that?
So it's like a hidden idol, except you can only use it on someone else in your team. I brought the rules.
Gotcha.
Good to know.
Interesting. It only
But
puts
it is
somebody
yours
else.
to keep.
Yeah, yours.
Huh.
That's an interesting
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen that one. Has that ever been in the show?
I don't think
so,
it's
right?
ever been.
Yeah.
Well, if we keep, let's just say we keep Yega strong, and if we hit the merge, I mean, that can be used
Oh,
for
absolutely.
anything.
Well, so that could be.
Yeah,
We have a range
Yeah.
later on
yeah.
if we need it.
Gotta win some challenges.
It was then time for the first immunity challenge of the season.
I think he'll be
4 members of each tribe were blindfolded and tied together, relying on one player designated as the caller to guide them to collect a series of puzzle pieces. Once all the pieces were collected, they would use the pieces to solve a triangle puzzle. As a reward for winning the previous challenge, the Mayaka tribe had one fewer piece to collect, which ended up giving them a head start on the puzzle. They used this advantage to secure the first tribal immunity spot.
Mayaka does! Mayaka wins!
Leaving Calusa and Yega to battle it out to avoid tribal council.
We got it!
Calusa!
Calusa won the battle and immunity, which left Yega vulnerable and on their way to tribal council.
Yeah.
We can decide.
Exactly.
So, I mean, it's just a matter of picking.
Here's the thing, it feels like with the advantage that Tatiana has, we should probably keep her around, you know, like we said before, like
I agree.
going into the merge,
She could
because
see
it's
a
huge.
number.
And especially since she said.
She straight
they
up told
chose
us
to-
and said, "Let's use it." Like, Steven, he keeps his cards close to the chest, and I feel like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get any read on him at
We
all.
don't believe it is not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta stay strong.
No,
yeah,
I
like,
agree.
I agree.
Yes, 100%.
yeah, because I feel like
Yes.
yeah, just like physically
Keep
we're all good.
If we-
Communication, I think
yeah.
we're all like ready to
Keep
go.
core.
So
I
yeah.
agree. Core.
Keep core.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Keep core.
Let's do it. The thing is, we can't read him. The thing is, like, we like literally was unanimous. We talked
Yeah.
about. You were like, I have this idol. Like, let's
Yeah.
use it. Like, let's keep ourselves strong. Like,
Yeah.
that's something that like we want to work with you. Like, just to be able to on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Like, we can figure out strategy. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, like you're very straightforward, you're very trustworthy, and we all feel good with
Yeah.
us and Austin moving forward. And yeah, just like she said, Steven, it's a little tougher to read, we feel like. And like, I feel like we have a good, strong four moving forward if we can all get to the merge together. You feel good with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it sucks, we have to choose someone.
Tell him?
No.
I mean, what's your strategy for moving forward here?
So what they were saying is they want to flush the idol because no other team has an idol. We don't, or we have the idol. So they're like, oh, let's vote out Tatiana. And I was like,
yeah, I mean, that would be my strategy.
They were like, but also she was trustworthy. So. 'cause you
Which
can't
I
get
appreciate,
sad.
but if
at
the
the
next
same
challenge
time-
is physical, I feel like
Exactly, we need to keep the strong,
Yeah.
very strong. I don't know, this is so.
It's tough, yeah. I mean,
I don't like it. I don't like it.
What are your thoughts?
I mean, the only thing is like, I mean, with Tatiana, she's got like an advantage. Like, we don't know where her alliance like is gonna fall later on. She's floating.
Right.
I know. I don't like voting people out. It's always like,
I know.
dang.
Yeah.
Especially when it's such a small group already.
That's the problem.
Right.
These groups, these tribes of 5.
Because
it's
the
like,
last tribes, it was with the tribes of 8.
Yeah. So that you
There's 2
had
tribes.
like, it was only 2 with 16 people.
Right.
So you had like room to play. But here it's like,
Yeah.
Nowhere to hide.
pick them.
I get so.
Pick 'em.
Welcome, Tribal Council. Not where you want to be, obviously, getting started with the game, but we're here all the same. Adam, walk me through the rumination camps. Was it a frantic back and forth trying to figure out what to do, or was it fairly relaxed? We feel comfortable about what we need to do to make sure we don't not back here tomorrow night.
Yeah, I mean, it's early in the game, so at this point we're all just kind of trying to get a read on each other, you know. I think we all have, tried our best in the challenges, so I don't think there's like any like clear like, oh, this person, totally messed up or anything like that. I think we're all very strong players, so it's just kind of building those relationships early on, and I'm trying to feel each other out to see who we can work with moving forward.
But sometimes it is those little things, right? It's the little things in the game can become big moments, and one of the twists of this season is the journey that Tatiana went on earlier. It's a little thing, but it can have big implications throughout the rest of the game, depending on what happens there. Was there any discussion about the journey while Tatiana was there or after she came back, Steven?
Yeah, so she came back. We asked her, what happened, and she told us exactly what happened. We knew what the other 2 tribes did as well. So we kind of had a plan for that. Obviously, our plan was not to lose the first immunity challenge. That's tough. Like, we got off to a pretty good start. The puzzle, we just couldn't figure it out. So it's not where you want to be to start out the game at the first tribal council, but we'll make a decision and kind of go from there.
I feel pretty good about this. We have a strong group. Hopefully everybody was telling me the truth.
Has an immunity idol or an advantage and they'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alright, read the votes. First vote. Tatiana. Steven. 1 vote Tatiana, 1 vote Steven. Steven. It's 2 votes Steven, 1 vote Tatiana. First player voted out, Survivor, nowhere to hide. Steve. The rest of the tribe rewarded Tatiana's honesty about the advantage and voted to make Steven the first player voted out of Survivor, Nowhere to Hide. Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode. Next time on Survivor. Everyone is feeling good at the Calusa camp.
That's why we gotta stay strong, for sure.
While the Mayaka tribe disagrees over which player is on the bottom. Whose journeys will continue and who will be the next players voted out.
I'm here to play the game, so we'll see how it turns out for me.
Man, I'm pissed. I mean, I came into this game, really the only thing I didn't want was to be voted out first. I knew there was a chance it could happen, but Tatiana was smart. I think she knew she was potentially a threat. She shared exactly what happened on the journey. She took a risk and got a good charity idol, and I think that's why she's still in the game.